God says, "My dear child, as the new week unfolds, it will usher in a season of abundance for you." Watch this video till end to claim it. You will not face hardships or have the need to borrow, for your finances will flourish, ensuring you have plenty of money. Imagine waking up on a Monday morning, feeling a sense of peace that you haven't felt in a long time. The worries of bills and debts that usually cloud your mind are absent. Instead, there's a promising calmness, a hint that something good is about to happen. As you prepare for the day, your phone beeps with a notification. It's a message from your bank alerting you to a deposit much larger than your usual paycheck. It's an unexpected bonus from work, a reward for all the hard work and dedication you've shown. You feel a rush of gratitude and relief wash over you. This money is not just a number in your bank account, it's the start of a new chapter. The week continues, and with each day, more signs of financial relief appear. You find a forgotten $20 bill in an old jacket. A refund you had written off as lost is suddenly processed and returned to you. Discounts and deals save you money on your groceries and essentials, stretching your newfound wealth even further. By midweek, you're not just managing, you're thriving. You pay off a lingering debt that has been a constant source of stress. The feeling of making that final payment is liberating. Your budget isn't just balanced, it's positively buoyant. As you head into the weekend, you decide to give back. You make a donation to a local charity, knowing that your recent blessings are meant to be shared. The joy of helping others adds to your own happiness, multiplying the good feelings. In the quiet moments of this week, you reflect on this shift. You realize that the promise of no struggle was not just about having enough money, it was about securing peace of mind. You sleep better, laugh more, and worry less. You also become more mindful of your financial decisions. You start planning for the future, considering investments and savings plans that can ensure this security is not just a temporary relief, but a permanent state. The week taught you a crucial lesson: abundance is not just about wealth, but about well-being. As you sit down to plan the next week, you're not just planning your budget, you're planning your dreams, unafraid and optimistic. You understand now that the promise was not just about a week of no struggles, but about showing you the possibility of a life filled with abundance. With faith and wise choices, each week can bring its blessings, just as this one did. As the new week approaches, you hold on to the peace and confidence gained. You know that challenges may come, but they do not have to define your life. With a heart full of gratitude, you are ready to face whatever comes next, secure in the knowledge that you are provided for. Type 1212 if you needed this. This understanding deepens your faith and your relationship with God. You find yourself more engaged in your spiritual practices, more connected to the divine guidance that led you here. You look forward to the weeks ahead, knowing that you are not alone and that you are supported. So, my dear child, let this new week be a reminder of what is possible. Let it strengthen your faith and broaden your perspective. Remember that abundance is not just about material wealth, it is about an enriched spirit and a life filled with peace and possibilities. God speaks softly, "My dear child, allowing yourself to be with me, to live in accordance with my ways, will help you store up treasures in heaven and will also bring good things into your life on earth." Imagine embarking on a journey where your first step is a simple commitment to being closer to God. As you rise each morning, you start with a prayer, a quiet conversation with me, setting the tone for the day. This act, though small, begins to change how you view everything around you. As the days pass, you find yourself in situations where you can choose patience over frustration, kindness over indifference. Each choice doesn't just impact those around you, it enriches your spirit, aligning you more closely with divine virtues. These are your treasures in heaven, virtues like love, joy, peace, and patience, which have eternal value. On earth, these choices begin to weave a fabric of positivity in your life. Your relationships improve because you approach others with compassion and understanding. At work, your calm demeanor and steadfast ethics lead to trust and respect from colleagues and supervisors alike. These are the good things that start to manifest in your life, reflections of the heavenly treasures you are accumulating. One afternoon, you help a neighbor in need without a second thought. This simple act of kindness does not go unnoticed. Your neighbor, thankful beyond words, later helps you in a big way when you least expect it but most need it. This reciprocity is not the reason for your kindness, but it is often a consequence of living a life aligned with God's principles. As you continue to walk this path, you notice a deeper sense of contentment and happiness in your life. You worry less about material gains and focus more on what truly matters. Your priorities shift from what you can get to what you can give. This shift not only brings peace to your heart, but also opens the doors to more blessings. You start to realize that being with God doesn't mean isolating yourself from the world. Rather, it involves engaging with the world in a more meaningful, spiritual way. You volunteer for causes that matter, spread kindness, and share your experiences with others, inspiring them to also seek a closer relationship with God. The impact of your choices and your lifestyle becomes evident not only in your life, but in the lives of those around you. People start turning to you for guidance, drawn by the light of God's love reflecting through you. Your life becomes a testimony, a beacon of hope for others. Every good deed, every moment of faith, every sacrifice made in love adds to your heavenly store while simultaneously enriching your earthly life. Type 666 to claim God's gift. The connection between the two becomes clear. You cannot touch one without affecting the other. Halfway through this transformational journey, you face challenges and trials, as all do. But now, you face them with God by your side. You find strength and resilience in your faith, which helps you overcome obstacles more gracefully. The challenges are no longer roadblocks, but stepping stones, opportunities to grow closer to God and strengthen your faith. Your perspective on life changes completely. You no longer live just for the moment, but for eternal impact. This long-term view helps you make decisions that are wise, not just convenient or expedient. Your life becomes more about being faithful than being successful by worldly standards. As weeks turn into months, you begin to see the fruits of your labors, relationships healed, opportunities arisen, and a profound sense of purpose and fulfillment. Your earthly existence is richer, not necessarily in material terms, but in joy and peace. You look back and realize how much has changed since you decided to truly be with God. You have not only stored up good things in heaven, but have brought countless good things into your earthly life as well. So, my dear child, let this understanding encourage and comfort you. Being with me, living by my principles, and walking in faith will not only secure your heavenly rewards, but will also enrich your life on earth in ways that are deeply fulfilling and profoundly impactful. Let your life be a journey of faith, each step taken with me, each decision guided by my hand. This path is not always easy, but it is always blessed. Trust in me, lean on me, and watch how your life transforms, bearing witness to the heavenly glory that awaits you and the earthly blessings that accompany a life lived in true communion with God. God speaks tenderly, my dear child, the things that have made you cry and brought sadness to your heart will soon fade away. They will be replaced with joy, laughter, love, and countless blessings. Picture a new day dawning, bringing light to dark corners where you've hidden your tears. As the sun rises, it promises a fresh start, a new beginning where sorrow has no place. This is not just another day, it is the first day of a transformed life. You begin by facing the things that have hurt you. Each memory, each moment that brought tears, you now see through a lens of healing and understanding. It's not about forgetting the pain, but about transforming it into something that serves rather than hinders you. As the days pass, you find moments of unexpected happiness. A child's innocent laughter breaks through the gloom of an ordinary morning, reminding you of the simple joys that life offers. A message from an old friend arrives just when you feel alone, bridging gaps and healing old wounds with words of love and reconciliation. Each week brings small victories. You accomplish tasks that once seemed daunting. With each success, your confidence grows, and the shadows of past failures begin to recede. You're not just moving past your old sorrows, you're building a new edifice of joy on their ruins. The transformation is not overnight. It's a journey of many steps, each one taking you further from your past sorrows. You start to fill your days with activities that bring you peace and happiness. Maybe you take up painting, finding that colors and shapes express what words cannot. Perhaps you join a dance class where the rhythm and movement release your pent-up emotions. As you open up to new experiences, new people enter your life. Relationships that are built on mutual respect and understanding blossom. Old relationships that caused pain are seen in a new light, and where possible, are mended. Forgiveness, both offered and received, becomes a key theme in your life story. One morning, you wake up and realize that the heavy burden you've been carrying has lifted. The transformation has been gradual but undeniable. You laugh more freely, your laughter echoing in spaces that were once filled with sobs. Love takes on a new meaning. It's no longer just about romantic gestures or familial ties, it's about self-love and extending that love to others in acts of kindness and empathy. You love more deeply, not only others but also yourself. Blessings are counted daily. You recognize them in the simple things: a home that feels like a sanctuary, a job that provides, health that sustains, and friends who support. Gratitude becomes a daily practice, changing how you view life and what you attract into your life. Halfway through the year, you look back and barely recognize the person who was overwhelmed by sadness. In place of tears, there's a smile that doesn't fade at the first sign of trouble. In place of fear, there's courage that pushes you to face challenges head-on. As you continue to grow, your focus shifts from personal healing to helping others. You share your story, your struggles, and your victories. Your experiences become lessons and inspirations for those who are still where you once were. In giving back, you find a purpose that elevates your spirit to new heights. You start to see life as a series of seasons. Just as winter gives way to spring, so too do periods of sadness give way to seasons of joy. This perspective helps you appreciate each phase, knowing that it contributes to the richness of your life's tapestry. The words that once brought comfort in your times of sorrow now fill you with energy for living your best life. You won't feel bad about the things that made you cry, as they'll disappear and be replaced with joy, laughter, love, and blessings. These words echo in your mind not as a promise of what could be, but as a declaration of what is. By year's end, you are not only healed, you are renewed. The places within you that were once filled with sadness are now sources of strength and wisdom. You approach each new challenge not with fear, but with a faith strengthened by your journey from sorrow to joy. So, my dear child, hold on through the nights of crying, for mornings of joy are on their way. Embrace the lessons that come with each tear, for they are preparing you for greater happiness than you've ever known. Your sorrows will not last forever. They will be replaced by blessings more beautiful and profound than you can imagine. Subscribe our channel for daily God messages. Let this message fill you with hope and courage. Walk confidently into your future, knowing that I am with you, turning your mourning into dancing and your sadness into joy. God whispers gently, "My dear child, remember, prayer is powerful. It can bring you peace and guide you when you feel lost." Visualize beginning your day with a moment of prayer. As you close your eyes and fold your hands, the world's chaos pauses. You are in a quiet place with me, where your heart speaks without words, and your worries are heard. In this sacred space, you share everything that weighs on your heart, your fears, your hopes, and your confusions. Each word, spoken or unspoken, is received with divine attention. This connection reassures you that you are not alone in your journey. As you continue to engage in daily prayer, you start noticing subtle changes in your life.
On a stressful morning, you find calmness unexpectedly enveloping you, helping you to think clearly and make decisions. It's as if the peace from your morning prayer carries through the day. When faced with decisions, small or significant, you turn to prayer for guidance. Asking for wisdom, you feel directions unfold in your mind. Sometimes, it's an intuition, a gut feeling about which path to take. Other times, it's more direct, an advice from someone or a sudden opportunity that feels just right. Imagine walking through a forest, lost and unsure which way to go. Prayer is like a compass in your hand, always available to help you find your way. Even when the path isn't clear, the compass needle guides you steadily, one step at a time. Your prayer life strengthens as you make it a habit. It's not just for moments of crisis, but also for moments of gratitude. You start and end each day with thanks, acknowledging the good in your life. This gratitude opens your heart to receive more blessings, making you more aware of the small joys that you might have overlooked. As weeks turn into months, you feel a deeper connection with me. This relationship, built on regular communication, becomes your anchor. In times of loneliness or despair, you know that a few moments of prayer can reconnect you to divine love and comfort. You also begin to understand that prayer is not just about asking, it's about listening. In the quiet after you've poured out your heart, insights and answers come into your mind. You realize that I speak in the silence, in the calm that follows your earnest requests. Life, of course, continues to bring challenges. There are days when everything seems to go wrong, and the road ahead is overwhelming. But now, instead of drowning in despair, you kneel in prayer. Each prayer session is a reminder that you have a reservoir of peace and strength to draw from. As you grow in your prayer life, you find yourself becoming a source of peace and guidance for others. Friends and family start turning to you, not just because they see your life changing, but because they feel the serenity that surrounds you. You share your secret simply, prayer, encouraging others to also find solace and guidance through their own conversations with me. You teach them through your example, showing how a life intertwined with divine dialogue is fuller and more resilient. Prayer becomes your most powerful tool, not a last resort, but a first response. You face life's storms with a steadier heart and a readier smile. Challenges are still challenges, but they are no longer insurmountable because you face them with divine support. Imagine the impact of a year dedicated to such profound communication with me. You would look back not only at a trail of overcame obstacles, but also at a clearer path that you walked with divine guidance lighting the way. So, my dear child, when you feel lost, remember to pray. It is your direct line to me, no call goes unanswered. When the world shouts and confusion deafens you, let your prayer be a whisper that stills the storm and guides you back to peace. Continue to cultivate this sacred practice. Let it shape you and guide you through life's complexities. With every prayer, remember, you are building a bridge between your earthly challenges and my heavenly peace. Embrace this gift fully, and let it transform you from the inside out. As you do, you'll find that not only are you less lost, but you also have more to give to the world around you. The strength gained from our shared conversations and prayer equips you to face anything with a heart full of peace and a spirit guided by my hand. Let this message encourage and comfort you. Carry it in your heart as a reminder of the power of prayer. It's more than a ritual, it is a way of life that keeps you connected to divine peace and guidance, no matter where your journey takes you. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel for more content like this. Don't forget to hit the bell icon so you're notified whenever we post a new video. Until next time, take care, and we'll see you in the next one.